Hey, there's Victoria over there.
Yep.
Still a tiny adjustment.
Oops, not this again.
And welcome to another exciting Neville Goddard Periscope. My name is Mr. 2020, and this is
Victoria.
And down there's Emmett. We can't see him yet. He's looking some bits. So welcome to the show. So first we always do a little bit of homework, just because everybody's still showing up. Tell your friends about the show. Have them follow us on Twitter at Twitter/MR2020. Follow us on Periscope as well if you're not. If you're not watching on the Periscope app, get the Periscope app. My God, is it cool. Hello,
Hi, Safe House.
Oh, look at you look cool, man.
Oh yes, there's a picture.
So yeah, just tell your friends and our friend, enjoy the show. Hit some hearts. We love stuff like that. Today we're going to talk about pay the bills or feel the thrills. This is inspired by the Neville Goddard Prosperity Pack, which is good fun. Look at all those hearts.
Thank you for the hearts.
How cool is this?
Yeah. I just realised you look like you're going to the Antarctica, and I
Right.
look I'm going to the beach. Hey, look up.
Nothing quite like a little contrast. Yeah, actually, it's warm here, but this just looked nice, so I wanted to put it on and show it off. So, yeah, thanks for the hearts.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's dive in. Pay the bills or feel the thrills. All the time we get emails from people saying, help, I got to manifest money for the bills. I got to manifest money for the bills. I got to manifest money for the what?
Yeah.
No, you don't. Okay? What you want to do is manifest wealth for you. Okay, just tiny little shifts, but these mean heaps, because if you're manifesting money for the bills, it's like saying, it's been 6 minutes since I've had a beer, it's been 6 years since I've had a beer, and life's still all about beer. We don't want it to be about beer or bills. You know, we have, well, I drink vodka now, Victoria drinks red wine.
Yeah, you drink
but there's a difference, because not every thought of ours is about vodka or red wine. You know, red wine or vodka is just one of those things that we do. So, yeah, like paying a bill. Get it? This is really important. We're eliminating the addiction mindset. The addiction mindset has us in orbit around something like beer or bills or some other B word that's bad. Okay? So we want to feel the thrill. Okay? So we get to move from being, so we're going to move a tiny little bit more. So first we went from bills to thrills. Second, we want to talk about this thing called attitude money, because this is going to give us a really cool way to experience this. Now, Victoria's getting out the notepad.
I'm just
for us.
making a note.
Cool. So, you want to move from being. This is all about your identity. Okay. At some point, all of us in our culture, it's easy to get programmed into the identity of debt creator. Okay. We don't call it that, but that's what happens. We become identified with doing what it takes to create debt. And what you can do is you can end that, and you can identify with someone who creates value and wealth, which is what we do with all of our fun little projects online, including this one. So we create wealth in people's lives, not just ours. Now get the difference here. Debt is a personal thing. Creating value is an impersonal thing. Creating value contributes to us as we do it, us after we do it, you as you consume it and utilize it to change your lives. So create value. Think about it. The guy who created the iPads created value for us today, because here we are. Without the iPad, we wouldn't be here. Okay, well, actually, we would be here, but we wouldn't be with you. So there's some value created from the iPad. So just think about this a little bit. You'll always be noticing, how can I create value? How can I create wealth in life? And there's a lot of ways you can explore that. So ponder that. The second thing is attitude money. What I want you to do is, this is the physicalness of this is not going to cause anything, but the actual doing of it internally with, just pay attention. So, wake up, buckwheat. So, all the time, people have more month than money. Okay, it's terrifying how many people have more
month
than money. Yep. So they run out of money before the end of the month.
Oh,
you open up the wallet and you hear a sucking sound, which is not much fun. So, what we want you to do is start with some amount of money. It could be $10, could be $100, whatever you can do. Put it in your wallet in a special place and never spend it. Never, ever, 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 ever. And here's why you do that. You want to toss in something?
Oh, only because I was doing that really well, and I remember I got up to about $1,000 in my wallet.
Yep.
And then I bought the lily pilly trees, and I forgot to put it back.
Yep. Now here's the second rule. So first rule, you never spend it.
Yeah.
So to start out with whatever, $10, $100, whatever. Second, never spend it. This is your attitude money. It is not your emergency money. It is not my rainy day fund. This is your attitude money. The name matters because that evokes a feeling. So you have your attitude money, and you know, no matter what, you have money. So you can never say or think or experience in physical reality being broke again because you always have money. Okay, so do this. Second of all, double it up. What we want you to do is periodically double it up. So if you start with 10, turn it into 20. If you start with 20, turn it into 40. And take that 40 and eventually turn it into 80. And I got a little rubber band around mine. Okay, it's purple because Victoria likes purple. Yeah. So you never spend it. And here's the thing: not only do you have attitude money now, you know I'm never broke. Second of all, you know you're a money doubler. You've just adopted an identity that almost nobody on the planet has. And once you start doubling your reserves, notice I don't call it savings. Savings has a bad feel to it for most people. And it's my reserves. It's my attitude money. Okay, once you double that and you double it again, you're a money doubler. And
and you start realizing how it's easy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. How you can easily double.
And
yes,
you can double your income. And most people will find that almost impossible to believe, and so they never do it. But here's the thing: once you start playing with experiencing money and wealth and value creation in a different way, we don't cringe when we get a bill. We do this thing called pay it. Right? It shows up. How long does a bill last before it's paid?
Oh, as soon as it's opened, it's paid.
Yeah, boom, gone.
Yeah.
I want it off my radar. I want it off her radar.
Yeah.
And she files it. Oh, she's awesome at filing.
I mean, Mikey actually had a really good idea then, our friend Mikey, and he said that he turned all of his bills just into direct debits. So he never actually sees the bill. He sees the bill marked paid when he opens it. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
That's almost even sweeter.
Yeah, you're bypassing all the crap.
Yeah.
Okay, we've all been programmed, oh, it's my money, I'm going to hold on to it for an extra 4 days, so I'll pay the bill the day it's due so I can earn another penny's worth of interest. And then you pay it at $3.45 the day it's due instead of before $3.30, and then you pay a $20 late fee. Okay, that's called crazy, and that's what people do. So eliminate all those habits. Play. By the way, listen to this one a couple of times because this has got some gold in it. The people that have done the attitude money experiment and taken it up to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Imagine being able to walk around with $3,000 in your wallet. Okay, that does something to you. Knowing at any time I could buy a car, or a motorbike, or let's fly someplace. Okay, you can pay cash and get all the airport people worked up because that's what terrorists do.
For me, it conjures up just a feeling of safe.
Yeah.
I feel safe. Yeah.
Play with this.
Yeah.
Don't take my word for it. Play with it and get the experience of being a money doubler, of having attitude money. And move your identity from being a debt creator, someone who, I'm just swiping plastic. What's plastic? Is it a credit card or a debit card? Are you spending money that you have or money that you'll pay later? It just screws your head up versus knowing I can open up my wallet at any time and I've got $1,000 on me. Easy. Okay? I never spend it because I don't have to. You get the attitude? That's what changes your life. And you double it a couple times, you get that money doubling attitude. And then you just start pondering, how can I make twice as much money in half as much time? Yeah, that's fun. How can I make twice as much money in half as much time and create 10 times the impact in the world? I was a real good butt wiper. I was a real good cop. I was a real good prison guard. I was really good in sales. I sold the I've fallen and I can't get up button to help people stay out of nursing homes. I did all that stuff. I was good at it. But I was blessing one person at a time. And now, gosh, the amount of emails and stuff that we get and the web hits, it's amazing. So, and that's you guys. We get to bless you guys because we're focused on compounding, which is a whole other show that we can do.
Thank you for that.
So, anybody have any questions out there before we sign off today? Victoria, anything you want to add in?
The only other thing I was thinking was because you went from debt creator to investor and value creator. So it's like, I can see it going another step even further, which reminds me a little bit of that book about what are you doing? We're talking.
That's right, we're talking.
Brinsky. No, about that book, The Richest Man of Babylon.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yes, a little bit like that, where about then investing the money. So it's like we double up. We've always got this money. But then, I don't know. If I'm going off track, let me know, okay? But how then how can we put the money, because we're wise investors of money as well or something.
Sure, absolutely.
Where can we invest it to just keep it doubling up or something?
See, when I was a kid, I was really blessed. We did a Periscope on this about how I met Rick, my karate instructor, and Edwin, who was an early mentor of mine, who I didn't always listen to, unfortunately. But I had learning experiences that were positive. So I associate learning with stuff that I'm passionate about. That's also why I love to teach. Could this work on relationships as well? Auntie B wants to know. Yeah, absolutely. We can...
What, double up the relationships?
Double up the relationships, but there are some ways to do that. We'll probably... Yeah, I'd rather... We could do relationships maybe tomorrow. So
yeah, that sounds
tune
good.
back in, that way we can stick on target there a little bit.
Yeah.
But what was I saying?
You were talking about karate and your
teaching.
instructor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So you get to associate, you get to find out what frames do you put around things. I love learning because I've been blessed with people to teach me things that I'm passionate about. When it comes to investing, invest in stuff like learning. Invest in stuff like technology that'll make a difference in your life. Hey, Joe. So if you take the time to invest, I mean, literally, I've had $10 in my wallet and invested 7 in stuff to learn. And then 3, you'd be surprised the things I've eaten. I used to teach Eat Weeds course, right? Basically weed walks, how to survive with the most common plants in your neighborhood. I'd eat weeds and rice to invest in education at times, and I'm glad I did. It was good fun. So invest in things like education. Invest in things that'll return money to you. Invest all the time. Again, you can invest your imaginal act, you can invest your moment. Are you gossiping? That's called spending. We don't gossip, okay? Always be investing. Investing is financial, investing is imaginal, investing is taking a couple of those bucks and investing in education.
Wow, so many
Look at all those hearts. That must be Joe doing
Thank
those.
you.
Thanks, Joe. So, or whoever's giving us the hearts. So,
and what was the thought I just had? Before I take off topic. It's all right, keep going. Oh, yes, sorry, it was something for the wind-up. Keep going, sorry.
all right.
Yeah,
So,
thank you, Joe.
let's do a quick summary. Again, the first thing is you can pay the bills or feel the thrills. By the way, you can manifest money all the time to pay your bills. We get a lot of success stories like that. We usually don't publish those ones because what we do is we tend to go, hey, look, so you're imagining some golden eggs. In other words, you got an egg. Cool. Let's imagine up the golden goose. Who are you? What's different about your life? Whenever you can, the bills are not a concern. There's something that you still do, or like Mikey, you just autopilot it and never notice it again.
Yeah.
But when you create your life in a way that you're creating massive wealth, you're feeling the thrills. So manifest the life that does that. And there's a lot of stuff around that. Second part, be a money doubler. That all comes from that attitude money experiment. Play with that. Trust me. It's shocking to me how many people don't have any cash on them ever. And, play with the money doubling thing.
Oh, God, I can't believe
that's
that.
amazing.
Thank you so much.
If you're in our Facebook group, by the way, we have in the pinned post in the Law of Attraction Manifesto More Money group, all sorts of stuff about the attitude money experiment. Join us there. And again, move your identity from one who has created debt to one who creates value and wealth. And a lot of this was inspired by today's Manifesting More Money number 11 lesson on freeneville.com. So if you want to look at it some more, just go to freeneville.com in the Manifesting More Money section, click there, and go to lesson number 11. It's really good stuff. And in closing, Victoria has some goodies for us.
I just sort of took, firstly I saw Luca was from the Gold Coast, so that's in Australia.
Hey, Gold Coast.
Up in Queensland, and we've got friends up there, so...
Well, it could be the Gold Coast of Florida as well. That's where Mel Fisher lived.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, sorry, Luca. I'm not sure where you come from.
From
Gold Coast somewhere.
Gold Coast is cool.
Gold Coast, because that's gold to do with money, so we like that.
Yeah, yes, we do.
No, and the last thing was, yes, we've been told that we received an email about the sound on Periscope. Apparently it's a bit crappy because we haven't wired up our Yeti yet to the iPad.
Yeah, we're trying. Actually, I tried and it didn't work, so
we're working on that. We'll, bear with us.
Yeah, we could holler louder, but it wouldn't be much fun.
Yeah, we could yell! Okay.
Just somebody just died.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
All right. That's it.
That's it for today. Visit us at freeneville.com. That's FREE Neville.com.
Thanks, Joe, for letting us know.
Yeah,
okay. He said the sound's okay where he is, so yeah.
Yeah, the whole way, I can't say where Joe's from because he didn't say where he's from, but we know where he's from. The whole way from here to there, the sound is great. That's fabulous. So thanks for joining us today. Visit us at freeneville.com. Email you any questions, comments, or requests.
Thank you so much for all those hearts through this whole thing.
Oh, that's
it's just
great.
been amazing.
I'll get to shave because we'll get 500 hearts.
Yeah.
So freeneville.com. Our email is New Effingham,
New
Jersey.
Jersey.
See,
Hello,
so
Joe.
we can say it now since you did, right? So, yeah, 2020 at xhostage.com is our email, and that's it. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah.
And
We're signing off.
and it's
I'm
all
Victoria.
snoozy. I'm Mr. 2020. Have a wonderful day.
See ya.
See ya.